Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing okay. Just a couple of things I'd like to point out before I start this video. First of all, I do have a cough and cold and sore throat at the moment, so I do sound a little bit gravelly, so I do apologise about that. And also I'm not videoing in my normal place. Hubby is at home and is watching football, so I'm actually videoing in our spare bedroom rather than at the table where I normally do. So bear with me, I will do my best, but I'm not promising a professional video here. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, today's video is an unboxing of a kit from Diamond Art Club. As you can see from the box, it is a square drill kit. It is called Filigree B and it is by T.S.Larkin. The size of this canvas is 55.8 by 73.4. And as you can see, hopefully, it is absolutely beautiful. Bees are my absolute favourite insect, I have to say. Terrified of wasps, bees I absolutely love. I mean, I'm still a little scared of bees, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, if I think a bee is in trouble, I will always help out. I remember doing the school run once when my daughter was young. And I was walking home and there was a bee on the footpath and it was really slow moving. And I thought, she's going to get trodden on here. So I picked this bee up with a stick. I didn't pick it up with my hand, I was too scared. I picked it up with a stick and I carried this bee all the way home, basically. I was terrified, but I carried the bee all the way home and I got some sugared water and put the bee with the sugared water. And it stayed there pretty much all day, and then mid-afternoon it kind of flew away. So I think the sugar water did the trick, let's put it that way. So yeah, I am a massive bee lover, and I don't think people realise how much we do need bees, but we really, really need the bees. So yeah, I'm a massive bee fan. Yeah, sorry, enough about bees. So yeah, on this side of the box here, as you can see, if you've had any of Diamond Art Club's kits lately, the actual image goes all the way around the box, which I think is really cool. I love that on their new boxes. I think that is so good. And then on the side of the box here, we actually have the stats for the diamond painting. So for the nerds that are out there, this one is 57 colours, which includes 2 Aurora Borealis, which is AB drills. And we have 3 fairy dust diamonds as well. And the total diamonds in this kit is 66,080 drills. So yeah, if you are a nerd for the diamond painting stats, that are our facts and figures. I'm just, sorry guys, I'm just waving to my niece, who is with my great nephew who's just gone past on his little bike, bless him, that he had for Christmas. They're just waving at me at the window. See, this is what happens when I video somewhere else. So yeah, that is the stats and details. So let's dig in and have a look. Ooh, it's a hefty one, this is. So this is how the kit is inside the box. You get the toolkit, which is, most of you have probably seen their new toolkits now because they upgraded. It's a while ago now, last year sometime. Yeah, last year I think. So basically what you get is they made some changes, like they took out the washi tape and the cover minders, but they have added other things. So basically we now have a twist and pick diamond painting pen. So this has got putty inside, and basically you twist the pen to get the putty to come to the top of the pen. If you get any excess, just scrape it off a little bit. But so yeah, that's our, sorry, I can hear someone crying outside and I'm just hoping it's not I think it might be my great nephew hurt himself. I'm gonna go and check. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I can't see them out the window, so I think he must have, maybe he's fallen off his bike, I'm not sure, but if they come back, I will stop the video and see if I can help, obviously. So yeah, I don't know where I got to, but yeah, we get a tray with a lid and stopper. We get a twist and pick pen with putty inside. We have a pack of extra putty for you to either refill your pen or You can use it for your 4-placer on the other end. We still get a bag of baggies. Sorry, I'm out of breath now because I've run down the stairs. We also get a plate of wax and a 7-placer. People were saying that they didn't like not getting the wax anymore because they prefer to use the wax to the putty. Everyone's different. I like putty, but I typically use my putty from Kat's Diamond Painting over on Etsy because her putty is very pretty and it smells amazing. So yeah, go and check her out. The details will be in the video description. But yeah, that's where I get my putty from, and her putty is absolutely fantastic. So nothing wrong with the Diamond Art Club putty. I have trialled it. It's perfectly good putty. Kat's is just prettier and smells nice. So that's the reason why I go for that. But yeah, the pen, it's a good toolkit, to be fair, from Diamond Art Club. From Diamond Art Club, it is a very good quality toolkit. Much better than the basics out there. So we have the canvas here, which is inside their dust-proof bag, which protects it, which is great. We also get a thank you for your purchase little wallet. I like that, that's cute. And then if you open that out, inside there, we get tips and tricks of how to diamond paint, what's included in the kit. You also get the details for 20% off. If you've never purchased from them before and you download their app, you can get 20% off your first order, which is great. That's a code to join their VIP Facebook group, which you can join as soon as you've purchased a kit. So yeah, that's their handy little leaflet there. And inside there, we also get the stickers. So this is all of the colours in the diamond painting. As I say, there's 57. And we have 2 AB drills and 3 fairy dust drills. Fairy dust drills being my absolute favourite special drills. But this whole leaflet is stickers basically. So these are all for your kitting up pots if you kit up. This bit here, if you use a logbook, you can put it in there. You can do whatever you want with it, but most people tend to use these for, they'll put their start date and their end date and they'll put that inside their logbook. And everything is like individual stickers. Even the details there like that, look, are all individual. I don't keep a logbook because I put all my diamond painting details on a Gems Flow app. So I don't actually use a logbook, but that sticker is really handy for those that do. I think I forgot to mention at the beginning actually, you used to get a small sticker which people used to stick either on the side or the end of their box. But they've now actually incorporated, it's going to be hard to show you this at this angle unfortunately, but basically you get a picture of what the kit is on the bottom of the box. So if you store your if you store your diamond paintings that way, you will still be able to see what is in the box. So, and with it being incorporated into the box, it's great. I used to find with the stickers, they used to curl up and peel off, and then I'd end up having to write on the box what was in there because I store them so that I can see the ends, and I couldn't, the stickers just come off. So for me, it's much better to have it in the box, incorporated into the box. So yeah, that's what we get in there. Put that back in there so I don't go and lose those stickers, because I definitely like to kit up. I know what I've done there, that's not fitting properly. I'll sort that out in a minute. We also get a treasure quest card. Now, if you haven't seen these, look how beautiful that is. So basically they've started doing treasure quest cards. This is to make up for the fact that they took out the cover minders that people tended to really love. So this is a treasure quest card. This is a bronze one. We can get bronze, silver, gold and black being the very rarest. But if you collect enough of them, you can exchange them for things. If you look on Diamond Art Club's site, it tells you how many you need to exchange for certain things like gift cards and things like that, right the way up to, you can actually, if you get enough, and you will need some bronze, silver, gold and the black ones, but you can exchange them for a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. Now that to me is a fantastic idea, because you choose your size, your drill shape, everything. So yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. But I am going to be a long way from that. I think I've had a silver, but all my others have been bronze. So, and I'm yet to see a black one on an unboxing. So they are quite rare, but I still think even just to collect these, they are really pretty. And obviously you can trade them with people, I suppose, if you're looking for certain ones. If you've got loads of one colour and you just need one silver, you know, you could maybe trade several of your bronze for a silver with someone. You know, you'd obviously have to be careful. There's got to be trust element there. But yeah, I mean, you know, I just think they're pretty little cards anyway to keep. So that's our trading card, Treasure Quest card. So let's have a look. As I say, in our dust-proof bag, which is great because it keeps the canvas nice and clean. Diamond Art Club's canvases are beautiful. They are soft lint back, and they have lie flat technology, so they do usually lie nice and flat. However, if it does curl up a little bit from where it's been rolled, because their canvases are poured glue, you can roll them back. I'm going to roll this one back just a little bit because it is, I mean, to be honest, if I just left it flat for a minute, it probably would have just gone flat on its own, which it has. So yeah, let me just lie it down. Hopefully you can all see the absolutely stunning bumblebee. How beautiful is she? I'm saying she. I'm presuming she's going to be a she. Do you get like these ones that are male? I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. She's a girl. She's a girl bee, I've decided. So yeah, my bee is a girl bee. So yeah, what do you guys think? So let me show you the top of the canvas. Along the top there we have their trademark Do What Makes You Sparkle. We have a colour chart, legend, schematic, whatever you want to call it, on the left hand side. We also have it on the bottom on the right hand side. Along the bottom of the canvas we have the details of the actual kit, so it tells you the title, the size, which is 55.8 by 73.4, and it's by T.S.Larkin, and it's licensed to Diamond Art Club, so the artist gets paid for their work. We have their social details in the middle, and on that end is a warranty, lifetime warranty for the canvas. If you should buy any kits from D-Stash groups, for example, that doesn't apply. That only applies if you have purchased directly from Diamond Art Club. So yeah, what do you think, guys? I think that's absolutely beautiful. So we've got our bee there, and then we've got some lovely flowers along the bottom here. She's gorgeous. She's just absolutely glorious, isn't she? And it's quite a nice size canvas, actually. Not too huge, but not little. I don't know if you've seen these yet. Their new cellophane is actually perforated, and people were struggling to find the perforation, so they've now put these red dotted lines on there, or pink dotted, I'm not, pinky red dotted lines on there so that you can find the perforations easily. I think that's a game changer. I absolutely love that, because before I used to have their kits with that on, and I've still got a lot in my stash obviously, and I was cutting the cellophane myself, it was always wonky. I can never, even when I try and use a ruler, I never seem to get it straight, and it really frustrates me when you've pulled off a section that goes like halfway through a line of drills. It drives me insane. So yeah, I really love this perforated canvas. It's a game changer for me. It makes me very happy. So yeah, I do love that. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think she's absolutely glorious. I'm stood here talking to you, but I'm already looking down the side of the colour chart to see where these special drills are going to go. And I know that her wings are going to be absolutely full of special drills. So yeah, let's have a look at the drills actually. So on the bag there, it does tell you the title of the kit. So if you store them separate, you will be able to match them up. Let me just open the bag of drills. I'm going to apologise in advance for the crinkly plastic noise. I know how much a lot of people hate that. So apologies for this bit. Right. And I've actually ripped the bag as well, which doesn't help. Ooh. Right, how many strips have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 strips of drills. So let's have a look. Where shall we start? Let's start with this one. So again, if you are not interested in looking at the colours, you know, feel free to obviously skip this bit and go ahead. But yeah, I'm going to run through the colours. I'm not going to do it like in great detail, just a quick run through of them. So we have, Z162 is a beautiful baby blue fairy dust drill. If you haven't used the fairy dust drills yet, they've got a glitter coating, but it's built into the drill, unlike AB's that's a coating on the top. The fairy dust drills, it's incorporated into the drill, so you don't have any problems with it pulling putty or wax out of your pens. What I tend to do, if I do a section of a diamond painting, I do all the normal drills first, then I do the fairy dust drills, and then lastly I do the AB drill, so that I've been using the putty for a while, because it tends to be a lot easier on the ABs if your putty's not clean, if you like. So yeah, so we've got Z162, 6000, oh, a couple of those. 312, we've got 2 bags of that one. 3844, we've got a couple of that one. 3857 and 782. That's a small strip. A lot of these bags look like there isn't like loads in them, so I'm thinking this kit might be a bit confetti-ish. So 3782, 3078, 6012, 606, 3801, 3805, 3865, 964, 3842, 744, 6013, 6011, 3766, 775, 3753, 3032, 819, 157, Z743, which is a beautiful yellow fairy dust, 3364. Ooh, this looks like the big quantities. We have, oh, wrong end. So professional, eh? 794322, we've got 3 bags of that one. 3326, 3846, we have 3 bags of that one. 3856, 826, 300. 310, we've got 2 bags of that. Ooh, this is another good one. 996, we have 3 bags in total. Ooh, look at that one. AB972. Look how glorious that is. That's very pretty. 803, and we've got a stowaway in there with the 803. 336, 400. And this strip, which is the last one, we have 535, 783, 402, 912, 993, 3823, 995, 740, AB963, that's a very pretty baby pink, 780, 720, 3363, oh, I've just seen a drill loose, and I've got a little hole somewhere, or was it just a straggler? I can't remember where I was up to. 3363, I think I said that one, didn't I? Z3706, which is a fairy dust, beautiful, beautiful pink. 894, 939, we've got a couple of. 741, we've got a couple of. 951 and 938. So let's have a look for our special drills. So our first AB drill is a pink one, and it is the letter U, which I know, well, it's going to be on the bee's wings somewhere, isn't it? Because that's where the pink is. Yeah, so we've got, it's basically like here in the wings of the bee, and some, you know, along the edges of some bits of it as well. It's in there as well, if you can see that from there. So yeah, it's basically in her wings. We've also got the letter A, which is a yellow, which is going to probably be, yeah, it's here in this bit here, and it is also all around this bit here as well. The A is there, you can see those, and it is in the bee's body as well. So this bit here, in her bumblebee beautiful stripes, I would imagine it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be in this bit here as well. Got some in that as well, and some in the flowers as well over here. And then I think we've definitely got a hole somewhere, because I keep finding pink drills. And we have Z162, which is an upwards arrow. I'm just going to put them in the bottom of the box actually, because then I'll know where they are. I'll have a look after I finish videoing and get that into a baggie, which is great. This is why we have the baggies, they come in handy. So yes, upwards arrow in the blue is going to be in these bits, isn't it? I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's along here in this flower here. It's kind of like emphasising around those sort of areas. Is it in the top bit? Let's have a look over here. No, it's mainly around like edges of things, like some there and some over here at the top of, just above the wings. And then what else have we got? We've got a lowercase e, which is a yellow one. Yeah, that's being used in here. So we've got fairy dust drills galore in this bit here. The filigree bit, that's got so many. That's going to be very, very glitzy because there's a lot of fairy dust drills going off in there. That's going to be beautiful. And it's in these, you know, these bits here as well. Yeah, in these flowers. That's going to be so beautiful. And then we have a X, which is a pink one. So where are you, my lovely? Don't be shy and hide from me. Let's have you. So the darker parts of the bees, the tips of the bee's wing, basically, where there's the darker kind of colour along here, those are our fairy dust drills. Those X's, it's going to be there as well, I would imagine. Where are they? But yeah, you get the, yeah, in wings, basically in the darker areas of the wings is going to be our final fairy dust drill. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think she's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is going to be such a nice kit to work on. I mean, there's going to be some nice colour blocking here where you've got a lot of the same colour, but there's also going to be a fair bit of confetti in this kit. So yeah, I'll enjoy the colour blocking while it lasts in certain areas. But this is why I like these perforations as well, because it's not such a huge size. You know, if you peel off that section, for example, it's, you know, you've got that square to do. And then if it feels too much with confetti, you can always put it aside and, you know, do some another day. But yeah, I do like a mix. I like some colour blocking. I like confetti. I like colour blocking. Colour blocking for me, I tend to find I don't look as neat when I colour block, because this is where I try and practice with a multiplacer. So yeah, I can be a little bit unneat, let's just say. But I am working on it. I am working on my multiplacing this year, so yeah. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you did, because that's what helps me keep the channel going, basically. And I do like making these videos, so, and hopefully you like watching them as well. So yeah, if you're not subscribed and are willing to do so, that would be really, really appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye now.